Hello, all you wonderful people of the world, and thank you so much for joining. Welcome to the third edition of the Freebird Tour Vlog series. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you haven't already, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We just arrived at Heritage Disc Golf Park Course in Belton, Texas. We are here for the 2021 The Open. Today we're going to switch things up a little bit. And I've got two very special guests today. You guys are going to love having these guys on. Two of my best friends out here on the tour are Andrew Preznell and Chris Clemons. Today I'm going to be playing a practice round with those two. We are going to play some best shot triples for you guys. And we're going to see if we can shoot 18 under or better. We're hoping we can put together a pretty sweet score for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. And let's get right into it. All right, how are you guys feeling about shooting 18 or more under right now in this wind?
Piece of cake. There's three of us.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I think with the lefty and the righty combo, we can fight through the wind.
All right, I'm gonna hit you guys with some like speed round questions. You guys are gonna try to answer at the same time. What is your age?
32.
28. Holy, I had to think.
I thought you were 29. You said you were 29.
I'm 29
yesterday.
in less than a month.
All right, what is your current player rating?
1027.
What is your highest ever player rating?
1030.
28.
You suck.
How long have you been playing?
8 years.
15 years?
Favorite color?
Green.
Orange.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Vanilla.
How many eagles do you think we'll get today?
3.
4.
Tight. All right, let's do this.
Get lucky.
Uh-oh. You alright?
Yeah, I gave us a tailwind putt.
Yeah.
So. Let's go! Woo! Nobody else even needed a putt. Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
Stand up. Stand up.
Oh, I know she will.
I know she
will. Oh, yeah.
Come on. Oh my gosh. That's a putt.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Oh,
That was so good.
hey!
Eagle.
Nice.
Let's go. That gives us 1 screw up. 3 down through 2. That was pretty. Hey, toilet bowl.
Any way you can.
Oh, miss everything.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Be like a long look.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Dang.
Come on.
Dang it.
Overstable plastic.
Blew backwards.
Whoa. That might be
Good
circles.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Well done, boys. Yes. Go forward. Clemons.
Yeah, dude. Copycat.
Solo bird.
Yeah.
Wow.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works. Jeez Louise. Ah!
Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We are 8 under through the first 7 holes, which is awesome. Super pumped about that in this wind. This next hole is usually the easiest eagle on the course, I think. But in this wind, it might take the eagle totally out of play. We'll see what we can do. Oh gosh. Come on, finish. Yes!
Nice.
Park.
Woo.
Yeah. Go. Go. Oh. No.
Oh.
Oh, just push it straight. That's your frisbees right here. There you go. Is that the one you threw with earlier? Great throw. Sit down. Sit. Oh, it's-
Stop.
oh my god.
Come on, beat.
I go a little long.
Yeah, I feel like
Throw the right bit.
Hey. Go in, come on. Whoa!
Hey.
That was sweet. All right, everyone, take a good long look. 399, par 5. Oh, same tree?
Two. Oh, that's a putt,
okay.
baby.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow.
Good shot. Come on, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Learned that one from Joel Freeman. Drop. Hit off a tree.
Oh.
Wind right here.
Oh dear.
Just dug.
Oh. It rolled on back. It's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's so good.
Dude, there's nothing. Oh, I don't want to hear it. Yep.
Good old boring, fantastic shot.
Yeah.
Come on, Preznell. Give us a putt. That's not a putt. What the heck?
Shoot! We're gonna have to make something.
Oops.
We kind of need this one because 18 is going to be real tough to birdie. Oh!
That flew out
That-
of my hand.
Oh! He went up.
Lifted?
Uh,
Money.
Throw it in. It didn't go that way. Oh, at the height.
All right, Chris, thanks for joining. We ended up getting 3 pars and 2 eagles, so ended at 17 overall. Trying to throw one in on the last hole. What do you guys think?
It was tough, super windy. So I feel like we did really well considering how windy it was.
I think 17 is pretty darn good in the wind. Yeah.
Yeah. I was kind of kidding when I said 18 because of how windy it was, but 17 is pretty good.
Yeah, we got pretty close. We're all exactly 10-27 rated right now, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Make a solid triples team.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah, good times with the bros. You know, at the time, I really felt like 17 under was a pretty good score, especially in the wind. But let me tell you, Calvin Heimberg's minus 16 in the second round definitely makes that seem a little bit less impressive now. But man, that was a good time, and enjoyed that round with those guys. I thought it would be cool to give you guys a little bit of a look into kind of some of the guys that I enjoy hanging out with out here on tour. Now, the 2021 Open at Belton. Round 1, I felt like I didn't get off to a great start. The first half of the round, I guess, was pretty good, but missed a couple short putts. The putt was just not feeling good in general. And then got a couple really sad bogeys towards the end. So did not finish that round strong. The most disappointing element of that round was honestly my attitude. I did not really handle myself very well. I got way too intense, and that is not something that is okay with me. It's something I've struggled with in the past. I think I developed some bad habits early on. But gosh, there was never any excuse. I have the coolest job in the world. And if the worst part of my day or my job is that I throw a bad shot every once in a while, that is not grounds for me to have any sort of bad attitude. So that's an area where I am not at all willing to compromise. And something that's very important to me and that I've worked on over the past few years, and seen a lot of improvement with. A lot of my improvement in that area has every bit to do with my wife. She's sitting here next to me. She has pushed me to whole new levels when it comes to my attitude and my perspective, my composure. So she's having a really positive impact on me as well out here. Again, that is just one of the most important things to me out here. So not something I want to mess around with. I mentioned my putting being pretty bad in the first round. I worked so much on putting this past week. I spent so much time cleaning things up. My release was feeling funky, so I was cleaning that release up. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see kind of what that process looked like. Me trying to clean up my release and kind of hash things out with my putt. It was looking pretty ugly, so I really hit it hard. I've been working extremely hard on my putting, and already just throughout the duration of the Belton tournament, I saw big improvements, so it is working. Look forward to some good putting for me in the near future. Round 2, I started off nice and hot, opened up the round with 5 birdies. I was feeling good, cruising right along. I slowed down a little bit in the middle of the round, but then ultimately it ended up feeling similar to round 1 because I just didn't finish strong. On hole 12, I threw an amazing shot. It looked fantastic. It was headed right for center chains. Everyone on our card was cheering for it to go in. It looked like it was going to be an ace, and it hit like this 2-inch wide vine that was stretching across the middle of the gap. Not really something you foresee happening on that hole, but from that point forward, things felt a little funky. I shanked a drive a couple holes later. On hole 15, I threw a lousy upshot, missed a putt low into the cage. It rolled 80 feet down the hill, got a bogey there. On the last hole, the wind was mostly a headwind, but kind of also pushing to the right. So everything the wind was doing was telling a roller to flip over. So I went ahead and threw the roller, and I guess I just misread the wind slightly. And as it climbed up the hill, it didn't want to flip over. It stayed out to the left, and it went just a couple feet OB. Got a bogey there. So not the best finish in the second round. I think I still shot a 9 under, which I think just allowed me to hold on to my spot. I didn't move up or down. 9 under was not as good of a score in the second round as it would have been in the first because there was much less wind. My putting was better in the second round, but I still was working going into the final round. The final round, I was trying to shape things up to still have a strong finish. I wasn't really sure how realistic it was going to be for me to challenge top 3 or top 5, but I had every intention of doing whatever I could. So round 3 started pretty smooth, and then I stayed more steady in the rest of the round than I had the other 2 days. I got an eagle on hole 8 with a really nice putt, made a silly mistake on hole 10, threw almost an identical drive on hole 12, just a little bit lower. So it wasn't really an ace run, but it missed the vine this time. And got a nice birdie there, eagled 13, and then finished with a couple birdies down the stretch. Stepping on to hole 18, the final hole of the tournament, I pulled out my phone and looked at the scores, and I was sitting in 3rd place. It was Ricky, Paul, and then me. Now, I was on maybe 5th card, and so there were a lot of players still out there, and I knew those guys were all going to just keep getting birdies, and they were probably going to pass me. So I went ahead and decided to go for the birdie on 18, thinking that it might make the difference between top 3 or top 5 or something like that. The wind did turn it over this time. It was almost the exact same wind as the day before, and it pushed it so far over that it went OB right, got up and down for my 4. And looking back at the scores now, I obviously should have laid up, and I think that would have given me 5th place. If I would have birdied it, I think it would have earned me a tie for 4th. But it's very clear looking at the scores now, it would have been great if I would have just laid up and gotten my 3. But I did not know the scores at the time, so I thought it maybe was going to make this tournament mean something for me if I got the birdie. So I still feel good about that decision. All in all, I was really excited to just have a good solid finish. It was windier in the final day than it was in round 2. So for me to shoot even better in that final day was good. I felt good about that. Shot a 1063, which is my highest rated round this season so far. And happy to get my first top 10 finish out of the way for the season at a Pro Tour event. So I'm starting to get back into the swing of things, starting to feel good, starting to get back into that tournament mindset. The putt's starting to feel better, getting back into that competitive rhythm. And I know I've got some great weekends ahead of me. I am very excited. Hope you guys all are too. It's a process. It takes work and time. And it was nice to see another little building block come together this past weekend. Feels good, and I feel like I'm on the right track. All right, that about wraps it up. A couple closing comments. I finally picked a winner for the excursion pack giveaway from a couple weeks ago. The winner is Cody Garner. Thank you, Cody, so much for your support. I see your comments. All your support does not go unnoticed. So thank you, my friend. Please do reach out to me through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, in order to claim your prize, and we'll sort out the rest between you and I. If Cody does not claim his prize within 1 week from today, I will go ahead and pick a new winner. So that's that. I'm going to try to stay creative, keep things fresh, keep some interesting video ideas coming at you guys, keep the content fun. But please do continue to let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give me brand new video ideas, things you guys would like to see. I'm going to do my best to incorporate your guys' feedback and give you guys the kind of content you want to see. More specifically on that note, pretty soon here, I'm wanting to put together a video for my wife's official debut on the channel. So I want you guys to drop some questions for her in the comments. We're going to do sort of an ask her anything kind of video and see how that shapes up. So that should be a lot of fun, and I want to hear what you guys want to know. We will try to do our best to answer each and every question in an authentic and honest way. So have some fun with whatever you guys want to ask or whatever you want to hear from her, and we'll see what happens. That's all I got for you guys this time around. Thank you, as always, so much for watching. I'm Joel Freeman, you're watching Wholehearted, and we will see you next time.